Hi everybody, welcome to SpaceChem. I'm your pal slowbeef. That music looks way loud, but I'm also here with my good friend Dicktron.
Yep, what's up?
My good friend Andy AML.
Hey.
Hey, how are ya? Let me know how audio is, chat, and away we go. So, what are both of your familiarities with SpaceChem?
I've played it for about an hour, and that is about when I started to get served by the game. Although I may have had some drinks that night, so I don't recall a whole lot about it.
What about you, Dicktron?
I played it for a grand total of 0 minutes.
Alright, do you know anything about it?
I kept up with and watched, I believe, all of Guava Moment's excellent SpaceChem contest thread from back in 2013, I think?
Yep.
2013? Yeah. And that's the extent of my familiarity with SpaceChem. It's been a while, I've forgotten pretty much all of it.
Okay, well, the object of SpaceChem is to take... Let me see if I have SketchUp going here. I do. To take input molecules like this from your input reactors, and make output molecules in your output reactors. How hard is that?
That's all there is to it.
That's all there is to it. Exactly right. So, for example, how do we restart this one? Yep. Okay, so if you look at red here, the way this game works is your reactor will start at the start node. It'll follow any arrows you put down. That'll change the track and tell it what to do. Oops, that's going too fast. So, you see that's a little rotate one. There's a grab drop icon output. Okay, so we're gonna start with input alpha. This tells the alpha reactor to make the input molecule. As you can see, it did. The next node it's gonna touch is the grab drop one. Then there's a rotate one that rotates the molecule. Drops it, outputs it, and as you can see here, we have done that 2 of 10 times. The object is to make a system that when you run it, will just keep going over and over and over again and complete your assignment.
And the scoring is essentially to do it in as simply as possible or as quickly as possible, or both, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right. You don't need to do all that stuff to, like, you know, oh, and there's a story to SpaceChem too, which is mostly text with little graphics and everything. But anyway, but yeah,
it's
so
like something I would never read.
Yeah, actually, me neither, if you want to know the truth. So that's like this first puzzle is obviously super easy, you know. We can undo the whole thing if you want. But the whole point is just to take the one reactor to the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So what do you do? So, great. Thanks, SpaceChem. Why is
Because you got rid of your old solution there, so it's going through the tutorial again.
Right. Oh, I see. How do I get over? How do I undo the? Fuck this exit level then. All right. So you can see, like, you have arrow icons. Like, oh, I can only do things with the blue icon here. So, like, you can have the whole reaction start. Oh, yeah, this is the tutorial, right? Oh, these are all tutorial levels. Fuck that. Let's
Yeah, like the entire first bit, it assumes that you haven't played before, and once you solve them, then it saves your solutions.
Right. This blue thing that's actually doing the things is called Waldo, by the way.
Yep.
A Waldo. So the only weird one that we have here, I mean, this is fairly self-explanatory when you start using it. The sync Waldo basically tells one Waldo to stop until the other one reaches it, you know? So, like, for example, this will just wait until, let's say we had a red Waldo with sync. If the red one hits the sync thing, then it'll start moving again. But sync is, in Guava Moment's thing, sync would kind of, like, suck because it would eat up cycles and things like that.
Right.
Right. So, Yeah, I don't know what to do. Should we just go to, like, a really tough one, like, out of nowhere, or start with an easier one? What are you feeling?
I would say let's ease into it, just because myself, I haven't played in a while, and Dictron has not played at all, so...
Alright.
Actually, you know what might be a good idea, even?
What's that?
Go to a new profile, that way all the solutions aren't there when we go to
Good
the...
idea. Good idea. Turn to menu. How do I change profiles? Like with this?
Switch profile.
Switch profile, yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
And I think if you click that sign on button in the main screen there, you can optionally do a difficult puzzle, which unlocks most of the game or something like that.
Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa. Alright. I don't know if I want to watch
My
it.
brain.
Okay. This is a lot.
This is basically, yeah, what we went over just now.
It's going over a little more, which I don't think we need to really do. But okay, so
I'm not sure why it tells you about reactors, well, there at the start.
So okay, so start is pretty self-explanatory, right? So our object is to move this oxygen over from alpha to psi. Yeah. Yeah, psi. And so they're telling us you put an input here, and if we run that, all it'll do is create the input, and then the Waldo ends.
Yep.
All right. Next, it says add a grab drop thing here command. That causes an error. So what we'll do is we'll create down arrow there to force it to go that way. See? Very... Well, the tutorial's not letting me, but you can kind of figure out what this is doing, obviously, right?
Yeah,
So,
here you don't actually even have to rotate it. They're just doing it to show, hey, you can rotate stuff.
yeah. And then I'm just using the keyboard shortcuts. So, and then we'll do grab drop, which is E here. And output, which tells it, hey, I have an output molecule in the output reactor. It's all correct. Please run it. And then when you run your simulation, whoop, again, you don't have to rotate it for any reason. We'll drop it, output it.
And they don't have to be delivered in the same configuration that they appear on the left, as long as it is the same... Like, they don't have to be rotated perfectly to that specification in the oxygen grid on the right.
All it matters is that it's a double bonded oxygen. The double bond's important.
But here it just comes pre-bonded for you.
Right. We can speed this up, as you can see.
And I'm going to assume that the elements in this game have the same like electron properties that elements in real life do, because oxygen here would necessarily be double bonded because of the, you know, they have 6 electrons each, so the bond has to share 2.
So
is it possible to have a single bonded oxygen molecule in this?
Yes, it is.
That's strange.
Well,
but okay.
I mean, as far as I understand it, the way the game works is that's considered like an intermediary step, you know? So you're going to have like compounds in the reactor that are going to mimic it, but apparently some of the intermediary steps will have compounds that can't happen in real life, you know?
So
if anything doesn't make sense, just remember, it's not chemistry, it's space chemistry.
Exactly.
Right. I'm going to assume that in-game it will never ask you for something like that, but it's possible to make them as a step.
Yeah. See, like, and that's another thing too. I don't know. I don't know very much at all about chemistry, to be honest. So, for example, if you can see here, like in this box, this is all acetylene. It's 2 triple bonded carbons with 2 single bond hydrogens. Note the configuration doesn't matter so long as like each carbon has 1 hydrogen and the 2 carbons are triple bonded together, you know?
Yep.
But see here, and it's like, I don't know what these compounds are. These aren't real compounds, you know? The game's actually pretty smart about the compounds, which I think is kind of interesting, you know? Hey, Guava. So, to solve this puzzle...
Speak of the devil.
Yeah, and this is... Guava Moment got me into this game by running the SpaceChem tournament. Yeah, exactly. So this is how you do... What's the keyboard command for doing that quickly? I kind of forget I haven't played this game in a long time.
Tab, I believe. The switch from
Yep,
red to
you're
blue.
right, yeah. So, blue Waldos are pretty much the same as green Waldos. What am I trying to say here?
Red.
Red, thank you. I don't know why that was so hard. So, drop a red alpha. Oh, I have to do it their way.
Yep.
Oh, maybe I didn't do it right to begin with, because it's not...
Yeah, you have to drop the red input, and then you have to click on it to change it. You can't just do it straight.
Alright, that's annoying. Alright. So, they want me to create an input beta, right? Yeah. Alright, so... An input beta will create the input molecule hydrogen with 2 hydrogens with a single bond here, and an output on the right. So let's do that. Drop E. There, that wasn't hard. Oh, they want us to do the rest ourselves?
Oh, yeah, looks like.
All right.
So that would just be put a drop over there and then complete the loop.
Pretty much, right? I think that'll work.
Yeah, because you don't have to on anything.
Right.
Oh, not quite.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a step.
Oh, right, yeah.
Oops, let me slow that down for you.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
What Greek letter is that?
Omega.
Okay, then you'd need the omega input there to let it, yeah.
That's lowercase.
Omega output.
That's a lowercase omega, right? I'm not crazy.
I think so.
Yeah, that is lowercase omega.
Yeah, that'll do it. We did it with 156 cycles, 1 reactor, 8 symbols, which we kind of had to because of the tutorial, but you know. But that is part of the trick to the whole game, is trying to, like, you can also say, like, let me see how many I can do it. And SpaceChem, I think, keeps, like, a histogram of statistics of different players doing it, if I remember. So there's, like, all kinds of wacky ways to do things. So here's a kind of challenge now. Oh, yeah, this one's interesting. So we have input of gold in alpha that we actually have to put out in omega. And input platinum and beta that we have to put in psi. So, and we can drag around start? We can drag around start.
Yep.
And I believe we can change direction of start. Yeah, we can. So
I don't remember if you can cross paths or not.
you can. You can cross paths.
Okay.
It's just the atoms themselves cannot collide during the reaction. So this, I mean, I can think of a very easy way of doing this, I guess. I don't know. Do you want to...
Yeah, same. This is simple. It's pretty much the same thing. You're just making a bigger square.
More or less, yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm sorry we're boring you, Dicktron.
You're not. I'm just saying this is
No, I
this
know,
is a
I'm joking.
baby puzzle. It's not hard. This one in particular is not hard.
I can put it in the loop and then have this one go this way. God, it's been a long time, but... It's been a long time. I was about to say Space Bird, which is totally not right. So, yeah, you can have the paths.
That'd be some shit right there.
Space Bird.
Yeah.
So you can see, you can have the paths exactly the same, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Actually, let me move start. Oh, it's gonna, okay. It also shows you where in the reactor it's gonna actually do that. So, you go up there, okay. For symmetry's sake, we'll say you go down this way. Yeah, okay. So...
Although, for speed's sake, it should be on the left with the beta input, though, shouldn't it?
Okay. Alright, we'll do it your way. Whoops.
I'm just saying, it...
No, that's fine. Whatever. Hey, whatever. Okay.
I'm pretty sure you didn't have to do any of that. You could have just put it over to the left.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Whatever. No,
All
You're
right.
the scientist.
yeah.
Okay, okay,
I'm just,
it's fine.
I'm screwing with you, don't worry.
Yeah, I know.
Alright, so... You want to make it, like, follow the red kind of closely, or...?
Pretty much, yeah. That's how I would think would work out. And if you keep them on with the same, you move that on the same, like, length, then they should be in perfect sync with each other, right? They're on the same
Yeah,
exact
I
page.
think so. I think the one thing I want to do, though, is... And I'll show you why in a minute. This isn't the tightest loop we could have made, but it's not too bad, so... Alright, so we got these two things on a loop, right? So we're going to make an input alpha here at R, here, to create it. Which means it should be... Sorry, it should be created here to match where it is in the reactor. So
you'd put the grab right there
You
where
got
it
it,
get
yep.
it. Yep.
drop it. Oh wait, no. Sorry.
Not yeah, it would have to be and then the output would be right below it.
Yep.
And you can't have a grab and an output on the same spot, right?
Right. You can't have. I don't think you can have any two. Help me out here. Any two.
Each tile needs a unique symbol.
Thank you.
But
It can have a red and a blue on the same tile, just not two reds or two blues at the same tile. So this one will need a blue grab drop. Like just to show you, like red and blue can grab and drop on the same tile. It's just I couldn't make two reds there. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what is output omega heat?
Nope.
No.
Output phi. Or psi, whatever. Was it psi or phi?
It's psi.
Yeah.
It is psi.
Okay.
And I was about to.
Oh, forgot the input.
Can you? I'm just thinking. Can you make a Can you have something on blue trigger something on red? Like, can you have a button that, like, this doesn't matter in this case, but can you have like on blue, once it passes by a button, right? Then it'll have red grab and pick up where it is.
Yeah, well, you have to remember that, oh, I see what you mean, yeah. Yes, you can do that.
Okay, I'm just curious. That was just a question that I wanted an answer to. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, just keep in mind, like, the red Waldo... Oh, I see. So if the red passes, grab, drop... Yeah. In fact, yeah, just to show you that, let's get rid of blue's grab and drop. I think, actually, we should still be okay. Oh, no. I'm wrong. Huh. I could swear you could do this, but... What am I doing wrong? Oh, yeah, no. It does have to be... Well, grab, drop...
Yeah, each color, I believe, corresponds to the line it's on.
Yeah, you're right.
But
so
like you can't have a red
can't
drop
have
off a chemical and then have blue pick it up and go down a different way.
No,
It's
that's
just-
not what I was asking. I was asking
Can a blue...
if you can have blue send a command for red to do, basically.
I think sync is the only way to do that.
All right.
Yeah, I think you're
I
right.
think.
Yeah, sync is like the way they talk to each other. Basically, if red hits a sync, it'll wait until blue hits sync, and then it'll start going again. You know.
Okay, so that is the only way that the two can interact without them dropping the molecule.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
You got it. All right, now bonding, and this is where things get interesting. All right, you have bonders. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You can move bonders around. When bonders are together, if two molecules are on the bonders and something hits the bond, that's what I was thinking of. Something hits the bond command, it will bond them. So, all right. Move the red star into. All right, so this is going to be another tutorial one, right? So we're going to input silver. All right, so silver and fluorine together are going to be single bonded into silver fluoride. Silver 1 fluoride. I don't know chemistry, so. And notice too, by the way, grab drop can also become to just very simple, just only grab or only drop. You know, so. Yes, I know game.
So
Okay.
bonders cannot be placed, right?
Huh?
Like you can't place a bonder; those are always provided.
No, you can. In fact, you need to here because you need bonders together to do the bonding.
So, oh, there it is. Never mind, I saw it. I had something in the way of the window there. I couldn't see the bond command.
Yeah. So the bonders, like, just by being there don't do anything, but the idea is if you drop, let's say, two separate chemicals on each bonder and hit the bond command, they'll be bonded. And if you're really slick, if you're carrying them and you hit the bond command as you're moving, it'll immediately do the bond and the bonded chemical will move with you, which is where things go nuts.
It's kind of complicated later on, from the videos I've seen at least.
Yes, it does. So, this is where it's telling me move bonders around. Now, this is where sync comes into play for this particular one. Because it's telling us to do sync. I don't like this solution, but whatever. We're going to drop it. And we're going to have red do the bonding with Q. South, west, up, left. Click to drop. Output, side.
Yep.
All right. Let's run it. So it creates the silver molecule, it creates the fluoride molecule. This is all stuff you know. This is where sync comes in. Red is going to be stuck on the sync until blue reaches its sync. See, okay. Now, blue is going to drop the fluorine rather. And notice now that red is not dropping the silver, and it's going to hit bond. And bang, it's got a bonded molecule.
Right,
Drops
okay.
it, outputs it. And the
Picks it up automatically.
Yeah. If you're totally slick, and this is what was required in all of Guava Moments tournament stuff, is you can try to do all this stuff without syncing and just having the Waldos move in just their own synchronization, so that everything is just where it needs to be at the right time.
Yeah, because sync is easy to use, but it's not as efficient in most cases.
Yeah, because you're wasting moves while one Waldo is waiting for the other to hit the sync, you know?
Yep.
Dark God, did diabetes come from this? No, I came up with... Wait, who came up with that?
It was a team effort. You were typing in bonding, and I'm like, how about the bonding of Isaac?
It was you, Andy, yeah. Brief history of SpaceChem. Bond progression. Yep, and you can... Oh, yeah, well, here we go. Each element has a maximum number of bonds allowed per atom. Attempting to add more bonds as allowed will not work, but will not cause any problems. So if you try to bond something like oxygen more than 2, it just won't happen.
Nope.
So to that end, we take hydrogen, chlorine, and create hydrochloric acid.
And this time, there's no tutorial.
How are we going to solve this? And we can move the bonders anywhere. So...
I mean, the same setup as last time would work here, too. You just need to do it all by scratch this time.
Yep.
Yep, and you're dropping it in the Omega output this time.
Yeah.
I think the first time I played this game, I didn't realize that you could move the bonders around.
I see.
So, I mean, it wasn't hard, it was just a lot more constraining.
What an idiot. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. I'm going to grab it there. I'm just doing this one kind of seat of my pants. I really don't quite remember this. I haven't played this game in, like, years.
Mm-hmm.
The iPad version is actually pretty good, by the way. One thing I will say is if you're in tournaments, like we were on SA that one time, the tricky thing about tournament is that, like, different platform, there's, like, random ones, which have the seeds aren't the same from platform to platform, so be careful there, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna tell blue to grab drop here, while I tell red to bond. No, actually, I should do that the other way around. Because
you don't even really need to do a grab drop.
I do, right? Because both Waldos are holding on to the atom.
Oh, right, yeah. Red needs to drop theirs.
Yeah.
But we want to end up in Omega, so blue should probably grab that.
I think you're right, yeah. We'll bond here. This is not going to work for some reason that I can't think of right now.
Is there a priority on which one acts first, or do they always act simultaneously?
Red and blue, you mean?
Yes.
I think red has priority.
In that case, then the grab, drop, and bond should work. If it was the other way around, then it wouldn't.
I feel like you're right. I feel like there is like some trick with that I'm kind of...
My guess would be if they both try to grab and bond at the same time, it would just be a null.
Well, actually, let's find
null
out.
Output. Yeah.
We'll output omega from red, and we'll do the grad drop from blue. If we're right, then we shouldn't be able to output it, because the output will happen before the drop.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. So, we create both inputs. Grab, we're together. Red's gonna drop, blue's gonna bond it, keep it held together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. So red has priority and acts first, then blue does.
So
yeah, people in chat are saying the same thing.
Yeah. That's right, and Guava Moments tournament is on lparchive.com. And it works.
Yep.
There you go.
Yep, the system has to happen 10 times, by the way, because you can do things like layer it and, like, you know, but it has to work 10 times at least.
Yeah.
There is, like, there's one cool thing in the tournament. Somebody managed to make it crash immediately after the solution, where the game registered it as both a win and then a loss. It was really weird. Removing bonds. As you can see, there's bond plus also becomes bond minus, which kind of does what I imagine you think, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand how that would work.
Except, now here's the catch, of course, is that when we break it up, that does mean we're going to have one atom in and 2 atoms out, which is going to be a little more fancier Waldo dancing.
Because we're getting bonded fluoride over here, which means we'll have 2 fluoride, or fluorine. What is that, fluoride or fluorine?
Fluorine.
Okay.
So
we've got 2 to deal with afterwards.
You'd be best off having one Waldo be dedicated towards breaking them up, and the other one picking up the... Like, one of them should always pick up the one that's left behind, and the other one just drops off the fluorine that they have?
I was thinking that, but I was also wondering if we could just do this entirely with Red Waldo, where we pick up the fluorine, drop it, break it, and then just output both.
Oh, that makes sense too, yeah.
If it lets you do 2 at the same time.
It won't. You have to do 2 outputs. But
right, I'm just not sure like what would happen if there are currently 2. Well, we'll see.
Like input, grab, drop. Might have to do this a little farther out because I think I'll be holding it by the right side. Oh no, I think
no, that works out fine because yeah, you're holding it by the right side. That's why it works out. So you have
unbond.
Yeah, you need to have the unbond right there, and then right there after the grab drop is the output for psi.
Yeah, but I'm gonna need 2 outputs because I'm gonna have. You need to. It only take one of the outputs at a time.
Okay, well you have enough space, so it should be fine.
Break. Oh, you know what? That's what it does. I forgot about that. It sits there hammering the output button. I forgot about that. I don't need that symbol.
Oh, so it stops until everything is outputted?
You got it, yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, because the cycle counter stopped for a second.
Yeah. Hooray.
Hey, you're...
Yeah, oh, and this is a histogram, so we did it in less symbols than most people do it in.
Yep.
A lot of people probably had that same thought that I had.
Yeah.
Where you have to use both when I guess you clearly don't actually have to use both.
Right. And again, to be fair, it's your first time playing it or seeing it or anything, so.
Yeah.
All right. Double bonds. Yeah, no. Ooh, okay.
No more hints.
No more hints. And yeah, so we have to make both inputs in alpha. So we have to input one, move it, input the other, bond them, drop them in double bond them, and drop them in.
Yeah, so you could still do this with one Waldo. You just need to make sure you just need to have a 3 like length of the Oh wait, no, you can't just have a 3 length. You need to use all 4 of them, I suppose, if you want to do it in any timely manner.
Can you have multiple molecules on the input? Like, let's say when you do an input... Okay, so it does try to make more than one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It tried to make 2 at that same spot, so...
Gotcha.
Okay, you know what we could do? Tell me if I'm wrong here. Alright. Okay, this is a little wacky.
No, I'm thinking the same thing. Like, you just get them made, and as you're going by, you bond them.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
Yeah, let's see if that works.
Well,
Grab.
no?
Bond.
Yeah, that should
Input,
work.
Grab, input, bond.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you'd need to have just...
You gotta double bond it, so you just do another bonder.
Yeah. And then, once I have the double bond, I'm carrying it by the top, so I can drop it here.
Just drop an output.
Yeah, that works. I'll do my other bonds here. I'll drop, and where's my output side?
There you go.
Input, grab, input, bond, bond, drop, output.
There you go.
Yep,
Yeah.
makes sense.
And blue does absolutely nothing.
Nope, blue does nothing.
Lazy piece of shit.
It's just like red snakebird.
Exactly. Look at that. Low symbols, pre-lap cycles. Somebody did it in less cycles even. Which, I mean, we could make the loop tighter, but then you have to, like, kind of shuffle around the symbols and stuff, you know?
I wonder how many of those are hacked, though. Because I'm sure people would, they're that vain that they need to have the high score on SpaceChem to the point where they would just hack it.
Yeah.
And yeah, this game
is the same thing
does have a
for
demo for people in chat who are asking about that.
Yeah.
So if you're on the fence and this looks interesting, feel free to try it.
Now, the thing about triple bonding is that we only get 4 bonders.
Right.
Now, one thing we could do, hypothetically, let's say, is make a big row of bonders, move the molecule downward, and go bond, bond, bond as we go.
Yeah.
Could do that.
Or I guess in our case, it would be horizontally, right? And we could try the same thing. For the record, I don't remember the solutions to these at all. Like, I have not played this in a long time. But... Oh, wait, no. That won't work, because...
This setup exactly wouldn't work, no, because you need to input and then bond, then input, then bond again. Right?
Yeah.
No. Would you?
Yeah,
No, you
our
don't
old
need
one
to.
was set up being able to bond right after we made them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's one cheap trick you can do, I know of, I think, where you you do this, right? And then this thing is just bonding constantly, because blue is hitting the bond button.
I mean, it's not really cheating.
It's not.
You're not breaking any of the rules. You're not having molecules exit the reactor. They're not crashing into each other. So as far as the game is concerned, it's legit.
I think. That doesn't work though. No, that doesn't work because red's still moving. Red would have to stop for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. Who wants to come up with a solution here? Okay.
So we got our 4 pieces. We got our 4 bonders.
Yeah. I'm thinking. All right.
Our nitrogen will generate right there.
Our start doesn't have to be part of the loop, just for the record, right? Now we kind of know that we want a bond. Wait, maybe we can do this, right? We'll create an input here, right? Grab here.
But we can only...
You keep bonding.
Oh, I see what you're getting at.
Make this thing. Another one, so...
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
hey!
that works just fine, in fact.
That's...
I was going to come up... I already know a solution that would work, but it's a terrible one. I was just trying to come up with more that makes sense, that aren't terrible.
Well, I mean, do you want to try yours? I mean, I feel bad because, you're the...
No, it's significantly worse than this. This is much better.
Oh, of course I have to... what is it? Drop here and output side. Dun, dun, dun. 1, 2, 3. Dun, dun. Now, if we grabbed from the left somehow, too, we probably could have saved ourselves, I don't know how exactly, like, some cycles there, you know? Because the biggest cycles I'm using here are just traversing the loop. Like, my loop's a little long, if you want to go nuts with that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. But blue hammer-on bond works nice. Okay. Cool. I'm just going to the fastest speed there, by the way, which is, like, anyway.
Yeah, because once it's solved, you don't need to watch it go 10 times.
Yeah. All right, multiple outputs. So we have carbon monoxide, which is double bond, and we have to make carbon and oxygen.
Don't breathe this.
All right. Another trick, if we wanted to do hammer-on bond again, is we bring it in like this, right? With the carbon, the oxygen, like that. And does that work?
Yeah, carbon's on top, oxygen's on bottom. So you just unbond it twice.
Yeah.
And then... can you have it like constantly doing output as well, though?
What do you mean? Oh, the blue?
Well, you need to trigger the blue output.
If it's not necessarily a blue output, you can trigger the omega output on a red one. Fine.
Here's how you do something like that, by the way. If you wanted to, though. You have...
Just create a small loop of that, right?
Yeah, or you can even have directions pointed at each other. Like so. Oops. See, it just goes between bond and output forever. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, the order is off in this scenario, so yeah, a smaller loop would be another way. I'll grab a moment to let me hit tab compared to the leader off, to the leaderboard. Alright, so. Alright, so. Alright, how do we want to do this? Okay.
I think. So we can do outputs to psi from the red line.
Yeah. You can output to either reactor from red or blue. Same for inputs.
We could very well do that hammer-on unbonding thing then.
Alright.
Because there should be enough space to hit both of them by the time you loop.
Okay, so you input alpha, grab the carbon monoxide, head down. I'm grabbing it from the right, so I want to rotate it maybe clockwise.
Yep.
Go here. I'm holding it up and down, I think. Bond will break here. Drop it. Head up. Go left, and then I can output psi and output omega.
Yep.
That's
pretty much exactly what I was thinking too. I find it hard to articulate exactly the design I would want. Hold on. Oh, yeah, you had them upside down.
Whoops.
So you wanted counterclockwise.
Alright.
And you'd also need to move the
because we're grabbing from a different spot.
Fortunately, you can highlight a bunch of symbols at once. Just say now. There we go. Bang. Rotate.
Did you remember to... No, you didn't remember to fix the...
What did I not fix?
You didn't change it to counterclockwise.
Yeah, I did. Or, now it's clockwise again. See? Oxygen's on the bottom.
Okay, you had it set up for counterclockwise from the start.
Yeah. Got it. Guava Moment is saying the guy who does the music has other SpaceChem music on his website, all for free.
I just realized they're both clockwise. So it doesn't matter. They're both clockwise. That doesn't work out technically.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Wait, why isn't this? Oh, I don't know. Okay. So let's see what's next. Excuse me. Oh, I just forgot to check the leaderboards. Introduction to pipelines. Oh, fuck. I hate these ones. Okay.
Ah, this is how you get multiple... Okay, here's the first actually complex one, huh?
Yeah.
No, it isn't, actually. This is just crossing them. Because you don't have to change the outputs at all.
No, you don't. All right. I'm just doing this willy-nilly for now. Yeah. So this... You know the trick to these, right? Is that eventually... Now we just make those reactors, but eventually you'll have to go in them to do different things and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah,
I don't think I got that far.
I hate that part, honestly. Reactor quota shows the number of maximum output reactors you can use. Okay. Alright, here's the deal, right, Andy? This is where this gets fucked up.
Yep.
One of these things makes hydrogen. One of these storage tanks makes hydrogen, the other does chlorine. This cargo freighter wants hydrochloric acid, which means we need to make a standard reactor.
Oh, I see, yeah. So we gotta basically make another playfield that then bonds the inputs. Gotcha.
Yeah. And that means our Waldo is going to be stuck on input until the atom is delivered from it. So the number of steps in your pipeline actually matters.
So we can't move our origin reactors there?
Oh, the storage tanks? I don't think we can.
I see. Easiest way to do it would be to match them up. Obviously, wouldn't be as efficient, but...
And look, you get like a little tiny view of... Yeah, see. Right
So we'd want to have 2 more steps in the beta reactor.
Oops. Right, so... Wait, how do I stop it here? I thought it was escape. Anyway. Yeah, we could. Now, keep in mind, we don't have to. I mean, we could use sync and things like that. And like I said, it'll just wait, you know. They don't necessarily have to, like, reach there at the same time if we don't want that to happen. But as you can probably tell from later puzzles and things like that, it's probably for the best that it happens.
Also, if you're looking for the stop button on keyboard, it's tilde.
Oh, I was pressing escape, that's why. Okay, so the trick here, of course, is when we get out of here, we get the psi output goes to the top pipe, and the omega goes to the bottom.
Right.
So, SpaceChem, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm assuming we want it to be psi. I guess it doesn't really matter, so... Alright. So, like, if I'm correct, these guys are going to just wait here forever until they get the input. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So... Alright, so let's symmetrize these up. This is an easy one. So, they'll get them at the same time, which is good. Thank you for that math, Dictron. You grab that one. And what do we do? We'll just... Ooh, shit.
Couldn't you move the red start down just one?
No, because the hydrogen's...
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to appear in this square.
Yeah, we know we're not doing the most optimal solutions and positions here. This isn't a pro run.
Wait, no, what am I doing? This is idiotic.
Yeah, you need to move with... You have to bond it once.
Yeah.
Yep.
So...
Alright, so these two are going to grab, right? This is the problem. One's going to be here.
Because it's not going to be equal.
Well,
they're not going to be synced.
Hold on. That's maybe okay. Maybe we just do this.
Yeah, that should do it.
Alright, well, I think that should do At any rate. Ah. Excuse me. Okay, so you go up.
So then you're gonna have blue drop, and then red grab and bond. And then so blue would have to drop, then red will have to bond.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because
Then-
it's gonna output to psi, so we need to
Blue will have
drop it at the top.
Oops, no, wait, this one. It's tight. Wait, what was I doing? Okay, so you should go here. You should go here. You two need to bond. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. Yeah, blue has to bond. Red has to drop. Red will drop here. Oops.
I said the opposite, but I bet it doesn't actually matter.
Well, we're gonna find out, aren't we?
Mhm.
Okay.
Neither are dropping their thinger. Right?
Oh. Wait, what are they not doing? Oh.
I think red has to bond because whichever one bonds gets to hold that molecule.
No, they're both holding it. Right? Or
No.
no.
No, blue definitely has it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because red dropped it. Here. See, like, if I took this away, we'd actually have a problem. Because they are both holding on to it, and they're both pulling it in different directions, see?
Oh, right.
Alright, yeah. So, can you just... Yeah, you just need to have it drop there, and then have blue have the output instead.
Well, I need blue to drop it, too.
Okay, have blue drop it, and then, yeah, okay, this should work out then.
Yeah.
How it is right now.
As long as they end up in sync.
Are they gonna sync up though? Yeah.
Nah, they're not
No.
in sync. Shit.
So you have to place a sync now somewhere.
Oh.
Or
We-
you can
we might be
extend
able to
the
play around.
red one up one, I think that'll do it. Because then the two lines are the same length.
Oh, I see.
Or actually down one, it would have to be... No, that wouldn't work either, because then... Oh.
Can I extend it over this way? Is that the same length, or does that work?
I don't think that's the same length, but we should check out. It is, never mind, you're right.
Cool. We head back out into the world. We can see things are going along pretty swimmingly. But you're right, mostly it's a sync here. Things are not going super swimmingly though. We seem to be getting a backlog of atoms. Well,
Yeah. Is
They're
that
equal.
is that a problem, or
it can be if let's see.
if
Oh
it
yeah,
reaches
because if there's
the-
not enough space.
Yeah, I think that's actually an issue.
No, we got it.
We could have saved a lot of time. Excuse me, Burpee. We could save a lot of time there, I suppose.
Right. Let's see. Sleepless on Summoner 4. Oh boy. Okay, so hydrogen, oxygen, carbon to make formaldehyde. And the bad news is, of course, we only get 2 inputs to a reactor.
And you need 2 hydrogens, and you only have 1 hydrogen tank.
Oh, and Guava Moment saying the backlog we got on atoms is because our loops are more than 10 squares long. So if maybe if we tightened blue,
Ah.
we might have done that instead of extending red.
Yeah, that would have done it.
Yeah. Okay, so we need 2 reactors, obviously, right?
Hmm.
Oh God, wait. But we need double the hydrogen.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we need to bond our carbon to 2 molecules of hydrogen, and then double bond that to oxygen.
Unless
So
we,
you do need 2 reactors.
Yeah.
That's
unless
right.
we bond hydrogen, single bond, immediately out, bring it out. No, we can't do that. Never mind. I was gonna say bring it in, debond it, and then rebond it, but that doesn't work.
Can you loop an output of a reactor back into itself?
Yeah, you can. I think.
We could get something going then with our hydrogen.
I think you can do that. I don't see why you
Well,
can't.
Hydrogen never needs to touch oxygen.
All
That might be a little tricky.
right. Let's see here.
Yeah, Dark Gob, we can use up to 2 reactors in this stage because our reactor quota is 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Or actually, I wonder, can you have more than 2 and it's just the quota the minimum?
No, quota's maximum.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that doesn't work. Wait. I'm trying to get it in 14. 14. So we get hydrogen at twice the rate that we do the carbon. Ooh, this is fucked up.
So we need to grab... Yeah, okay. So we're going to need to do 2 inputs for hydrogen in here. And grab it. And then we need to have the output of this one move into the output of the... Like, the input of the other one.
Right.
Which is where the oxygen is.
Yeah.
And...
But then we also have to take into account the travel time of the oxygen going to the second reactor because in the meantime everything's going to be going on reactor number 1.
Right. So the other reactor has to hook up to the thing right there.
Yeah, like that. I mean, unless I made this thing that just immediately go to reactor 2, and then I could like purposefully snake this guy around for a bit. I mean, obviously this is not exact or anything, but...
No, because we don't know exactly how many cycles we need to do the double bond hydrogen and carbon in there.
Right.
What is carbon dihydrogen?
It's just, well, the solution just needs us to have a single bond between the 2 hydrogens and the 1 carbon. Okay. Okay. This is what we'll do. Tell me what you think of this, okay? Okay. We're going to make a hydrogen. We're going to grab it from the left side, drop it here. So we'll make it, let's say, here. Okay. All right, so we go in, create hydrogen, grab it, come over, grab it again. Let me just move this out of the way. And I'll just show you what I'm talking about. I guess I could have used SketchUp to do this too, but whatever. Okay. Make a hydrogen, grab it, move it over, drop it, make another one. Then the hydrogens are in here and here. Meanwhile, somehow, we take blue. Why isn't it letting me... Oh. Then we take blue.
Right.
And then we put the we grab the carbon and then put it between the 2 hydrogens.
Yeah.
And single bond all 3 of them. Yeah,
Yep.
I get you.
And then the only kind of rough thing about that is where we ultimately have to output to Omega. Although I could fix
Well, it
that.
doesn't necessarily matter which one. We can change it if we have to. But
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. But either, whatever. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, right? Okay, so input that. Oy, fuck me. This is ugly. No, wait. Maybe this isn't too bad. Start up. Input there. Grab this. We'll have to make like a little kink. Let's assume things are in position when I bond it, then I'll be holding on to all 3 as blue. Ooh.
Yep.
In
And
the
then you
middle.
can drop it
I can drop it here.
by an output there.
Fuck. Yeah. Drop an output phi here. This is so ugly. Fuck it. It works, I think. Okay. Then red. Oh God, red.
Yeah, because we got to make sure that we don't get out of sync too much.
All right then. You know
I mean,
what?
we could just have it sync.
Yeah, we're gonna sync on this one. This is. I'm sorry.
Taking the shameful sync.
Sync and sync. All right,
CH2 is methylene. Okay, thank you.
CH2 is methylene. So we're making methylene.
Yep. Right now we are, and then we're gonna
Right.
turn it into
Okay, that works.
CH2O.
Oh, we didn't do anything with the second reactor, right?
Not yet, no.
Not yet.
All right.
We will, but
Okay. Oh shit. Okay, the disadvantage of a short pipe though is the backlog.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, we would need to have one more
Oh man.
leeway on the length of the top pipe.
I mean, we're not
All right.
we're not that out of sync. It's
No,
it's
not.
got 3 and we've got it's got 5 and we've got 3. So honestly, we could work with this.
Okay. Wait. All right. So then, all right. So we're gonna have. We just need to double bond the carbon with the oxygen here, right?
Yeah. So this should be really simple. And it drops it on the carbon, I think. So it would have the hydrogen over there, and then the
Yeah, I think it would be. What is it like? Wait.
hydrogen, carbon, hydrogen.
Thank you. Oops. Stop that. Yeah. Okay. So really, our objective here then would be, all right. So you make. All right. So you make my oxygen come in here. Then maybe what you do is you grab it. Oh God. Okay. You grab the oxygen here. Okay.
Technically speaking, I don't think you need Red Waldo at all here, but it probably would help.
Oh, good call. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, because that's already in position. It's just like a straight line of molecules there.
In fact, Red Waldo, you hammer on bond.
Yeah, that could work.
Okay. Because I'm gonna need you to wait. No. Because this thing
We
can
only
come
need-
in a little earlier than I think it does in triple. Well, can it?
It can't triple bond, can't
No.
it? Like it just
We
doesn't
only
have
need
it.
to do a double bond here,
Yeah.
or 2 bonders being used. We don't want to bond 3.
All right. So this is what we'll do. Okay. We're holding on to the oxygen. Comes up here. When it reaches here, we'll bond once. Whoops. We'll drop it here, right?
Mhm.
You feel me? And we'll grab it right again the second time because we're leaving it for one space for the double bond. Then we'll come out. We're holding it by the center, so we drop it here. Go down, do the loop, and then we will output by here. And finally, just make that go there. I think.
Alright.
We remember to have the alpha input at all.
Oh no,
We
you're
forgot to actually input any alpha.
right. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
That might help, yeah.
I'm just trying to see which one will arrive first.
The top one arrives
the alpha,
first.
The alpha arrives first.
Top one
Yeah.
arrives first,
Alright.
but
So.
But then after that, it looks like the oxygen actually fills up faster on its backlog.
So you wanna just
right, because that one's not going through any reactors.
Right. Gravamo is saying SpaceChem doesn't distinguish between covalent and ionic bonds to make things similar.
Thank-
Easier, rather.
Thankfully.
Yeah, this isn't like chemistry. This is just like a puzzle game with a chemistry theme.
Whoa, what went wrong here?
Nothing. Oh, wait, I don't know. This doesn't change anything, though. Just move the,
You're
move it up one.
dropping it too early, I think.
No, it's just that, it dropped in the wrong
Oh!
place.
It dropped it. It drops it in the configuration from the other reactor.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
So we actually gotta play around with the
This'll
input
fix
then,
it.
or the output.
I think that'll fix it. Ding.
They'll also make it come out one tile later, I believe. So, I don't know. We'll fix some timing.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Drop output. Okay, so reactor 2. Wait, no, shit. I'm in reactor 1 still. Okay, well, this is working as far as I know.
Yeah, it worked out just fine.
Wait, did we get the double bond?
Yes.
Yeah, it wouldn't have outputted if we didn't.
Okay.
We made formaldehyde, I think.
Yep. Yeah, that's looking like it works fine.
Backlog. All right, we got a backlog of what's that bottom one?
Oxygen.
Oxygen.
And I don't think it matters too much.
We got to make
If we hit the backlog limit before 40 though, like does it just fail or does
yeah,
it just
fails.
wait for more?
I think it
Okay.
fails. Yeah.
That's it.
Or maybe not.
It doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
No.
Huh, and look at that. Our symbols used have been pretty great. 30.
Yeah.
Oh, 33. Wait, I thought I was whoa. How does it know that I'm slowbeef?
Well, that's your Steam friend's name.
Oh.
Woe is just like the profile name.
Oh, look at Guava Moment with 21 fucking Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn, he's good at SpaceChem. Which would make
Topping the
sense.
boards.
Alright. Welcome to the third planet. Don't know path. You.
And off.
Alright. This time was a conventional kind of puzzle.
Create assembly out of hydrogen and carbon. But we need the same exact number of both, so that should be easy. We just need to have them both output or input twice.
I'm sorry, say again?
Then we need the same number of both types of atom, so we just need to have them both input twice.
Right.
And then the complicated part comes into the
Positioning,
bond,
kind of.
bond, and then triple bond.
Right. Triple bonding the carbon and single bonding the carbon and hydrogen.
Well, hydrogen can only bond once. Carbon can
Right.
bond 4 times.
Hmm.
Oh no, but yeah, there's only one possible bond with the hydrogen anyway, so we could still just do... Oh, we can't do a hammer-on bond thing, but we don't have to worry about that, I don't think. Alright. Alright, so we can take the carbon here, start bringing it up. Maybe red can bring a hydrogen here. And I'm thinking maybe this is where our bonding is going to take place. And this will work so long as we don't really have to worry about the over-bonding at all.
Right, because then it will...
Like, bang, okay, so... yeah.
Alright, so if we can make it... Like, my immediate thought is that if it can move... No, that would be 1, 2, 1. No, it would be 1, 2, 2. Never mind, my thought is bad and wrong.
Guava Moment is saying there is no penalty for attempting to add a bond to a pre-existing hydrogen-carbon bond.
Okay, so we just need to have it bond 3 times. Like, in that configuration, it would just need to bond 3 times, so the carbon would be the only one to actually get affected to it.
Now you want to... Okay, let's go a little wacky here, SpaceChem style. What do you say?
Yeah, since hydrogen can only bond once, that we
so
can
it
basically
can't
do a hammer
overbond
bond I think.
there.
This is what we're gonna do. And then while blue's coming up here, it's going to grab the alpha. It's gonna grab some hydrogen, bring it back down this way, drop it here. Meanwhile, you're going to grab the carbon this time. Come over there. I'm going mad with power. Grab it here, come back up, drop it there. And we're going to do a little dance. Hydrogen, carbon. Carbon, hydrogen. It's almost perfectly in sync. And all we need to do after that is...
3 bonds, then pick it up and put it into psi.
Yep, yes.
Because we can't overbond.
So have one Waldo be dedicated on bonding, and then the other
Yeah.
Waldo be dedicated on picking it up, and you want to make it so that they're roughly the same length.
Yeah, yeah. blue's gonna finish first, I think, right? We don't have the cycles or anything, but I think blue's gonna be just a little bit faster on this one. Yeah, blue's a little bit faster. So either we have... Yeah,
So blue should be the one bonding?
that's what I'm thinking.
Right, and then red picks it up.
Yeah, blue is a little more space to play with.
1, 2. One too many arrows. But, well, this might be a little too tight. A loop. Alright, we can just play with it for now. And then you, red, you go here, grab again, come out this way. You're going to be grabbing it.
Red is significantly longer than blue here, in this case. But this works out, I'm pretty sure.
Except he's holding it by the right side.
So you can
Yeah,
just
so it's going to be
have it
hanging
flip
over.
twice.
Rotate it.
I think you just rotate it here, actually. Drop it for the last time. Come back around. This is ugly. It's ugly, but it works. I think.
So now we just need to put a whole lot of waste on blue.
Yeah,
it's
we're
like,
going to desync unless we either do a sync or add extra space with blue.
alright, so let's see how long exactly these are. Blue is 15 long. Okay, yeah. That works out just fine.
This is totally This is totally out of sync, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we just need to make blue longer.
How much longer?
Red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and the turn is also an action, right? Like it stops on it?
No, it doesn't stop on a turn.
Okay, so 24. Then, yeah, blue needed to be extended 9 times.
Did I get that right?
Let's check.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, the turn is an extra step.
Alright, so blue needs to be extended 10 times. Yeah, blue needs to be a little bit longer.
I'm trying to figure out what direction. Oh, it didn't bond. It didn't bond in time because it was out of sync.
Yeah.
Yep.
How do I make blue wait 1 turn?
You need to have it on the bottom. Like, have it.
Say what?
Now that I think about it, I don't think that's not gonna work out. Yeah.
Shit. What's the other way we could do this? So,
I mean, we could use a sync, but
we could use a sync. All right. All right.
No. All you need 2 more because it's 25 versus 23 right now.
Oh. Oh, well, that's easy enough then. He said as he couldn't think of how to do that though. No, that's different.
Nixiter sync isn't really looked down upon. It just makes your solutions not as fast because it will always be waiting, as opposed to figuring everything out manually, where you could make it more efficient. God, I'm English well tonight.
Good English.
Yeah, sync totally feels cheaty because that now this is just this is the way to do it.
Does make it wait a long time. Wait, does it?
It's actually just the
No,
one
this
step.
is actually like one step. Yeah, whatever.
It depends on your solution. Like if we're just adding extra stuff, then generally I don't think that would add time to it. But for other puzzles, like if you're not really making good use of all your space, then syncing will make it easier, but at the same time it'll make it less efficient.
Guava Moment,
this works out fine.
Guava Moment, who knows what he's talking about, is saying syncs usually add cycles and symbols, so removing them where you can is good. But without flip-flops, the only way to make blue wait 1 cycle is with syncs, or by making blue rotate an atom. So the rotation is what fucked us up, because it did wait a turn, yeah.
Yeah.
And also, by the way, to keep in mind, when you rotate that atom, you see how it like animated the rotation? That means you can't collide with something while it's rotating either. You know what I mean?
Christ, 12 symbols. What the hell? It's half the number 2 has. What?
Wow, I know there's a lot of goons here.
Well, it's taking from your friends list, I believe.
Yeah.
So it should be all.
Never mind. Yeah, duh. All right.
Yeah, but check this out. This
What?
random Diclonius Raxon dude is on your top of list for reactors used. Somebody didn't find a way to use 0 reactors?
What a jerk.
Asshole. You need 3 hydrogens and only 1 sodium. Nitrogen. Why? There's no A there. That's not sodium.
Nah.
Weesh. Okay. Okay.
Oh, first is, how about you just make it set up in that, like, setup?
Yeah.
No?
Yep. Okay. So.
You can make it drop, like, grab and drop in that hydrogen setup there, while blue drops in the nitrogen in there and then triple bonds it. Or single bonds it.
Right. Yeah, so input, grab, drop.
So red would be a really short loop, I think, in this case, and all it's doing is creating the 3 hydrogens.
Yeah, but this is where it's gonna get tricky.
Yeah, because we can't bring hydrogen across nitrogen while it sits there. Otherwise it'll crash.
Or we have to like start making kind of complicated shit like this.
That looks good.
Does look good. Blue, what are you doing? Blue, you should be...
Grabbing it, no, bonding it, and then grabbing it, and then bringing it over to Psi.
Yeah.
No, yeah, blue should be grabbing it, I think.
Yeah, I'm thinking it should do both. It should bind it
Yeah,
and then grab
blue
it.
blue has enough space to bond and grab.
Let's see here. Blue is gonna finish 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, so what if... Okay, let's make this kind of efficient. Let's say blue... I don't want him to drop, though, when he goes to... Okay, alright, well, maybe we can do it like this. Is that possible? 2, 3, 4, 5, grab, drop, go to... Ah!
Yes, but there's no bond there, so... That has to be a bond, and then... Like, that is the turn where it has to bond, if that's the case.
Like here. I think.
Yeah. Because red acts first, so that should work out, right?
Right. Oh, damn it.
Oops.
It's one too late.
Okay.
Okay, no. That's okay. Hold on. What we do is we have red bond. We have blue create the alpha input.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
Yeah, there you go. And then... Like, then you just have to have the loop close correctly. At the same length, pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. So... If only I grabbed it from the left, but... Fuck that, that's life. No, don't think about it. Okay. So they grab it from the top, right? And then bring it over, and then you might as well drop here. Output there. Meanwhile,
And now
red...
we just need to figure out how long that is.
Yep, just count them out.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's see where they lie once it drops and outputs.
Okay. Oh, god damn it.
That's we gotta cut down blue.
No, that was my own fault.
Because, yeah, you put out an omega output, not a psi output.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And I know we're all out of sync, but I just want to see.
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out how long they are out of sync.
Oh, fuck.
How badly they're out of sync.
How do you pause? Oh, space. Okay.
Space, yeah. Alright.
Wait, are they? That looks like it works perfectly.
No, blue's off by 2.
Yeah, because now blue starts later.
Yeah.
Oh, you restarted at some point and I didn't notice.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yep.
Alright, so that just means red needs to be in one more, and we should be good. Oh, damn it.
No. Blue is too long. It's off by 2 because it's too lengthy.
Yeah, blue either needs to be shorter or red needs to be longer.
And red can't be longer. So blue has to be shorter.
Wait, can't red
Red
just
can be
go...
a little bit longer. I don't know, actually, was it odd or even? I didn't count exactly how much.
No, it should be still good in odd even parity. There, that did it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, it's not great on cycles, but... Well, I mean, Jesus, guava moment. Yeah, 7th place on my friends. All right.
102 cycles, damn.
Holy shit. How have you been since I was a chemistry major and this is all gibberish to me? Split before bonding. Oh, hey.
So oxygen needs to debond once.
Yeah, and hydrogen needs to debond once.
And
Yeah.
then they need to rebind.
Cool. So that means we need to be clever on how we use the bonders.
Fuck.
This is going to use rotation from, like, my immediate idea requires rotation going on, and a setup that is exactly the same as the one up there.
See, now what I was thinking was, right, you have oxygen here, and if you're carrying around these 2 hydrogens, you could debond them.
And you drop one there, and then
right.
you drop the other one below.
Yeah.
And it's already
yeah.
in position.
But, and keep in mind, too, that another valid configuration is also, like, here and here, right? It doesn't have to match
Right,
the
reversed.
shape.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So it might actually be easier to... Oh, okay.
This is not as hard as it looks then, if that's the case, yeah.
Yeah. Now, there's one silly thing about SpaceChem, which I remember from Guatemal's tournament, which is the bonders actually have priority, but there's no way of knowing what that is. You shouldn't need it, I don't think, for, like, the actual game, just for, like, super tight kind of, like, things, you know. Getting on the leaderboards, like... at any rate. So the trick here is going to be... I think... What we're going to do is we're going to start at the same spot. No, we're not. Okay.
The problem is that you can't just bond all 4 of them, though, because the 2 hydrogens have to not be bonded together.
Right.
So
Or
you
unbonded.
should have to bond them first and then debond it, the total thing. Because oxygen can only hold the 2 total. Whereas then the hydrogen can't actually bond with the oxygen without them being debonded in the first place. Huh. Complicated.
I'm from the school of let's just see what the fuck happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's just...
No penalty for failure.
Idiot I am. Okay. Done. Right. So what'll happen here is red, I want you to debond once. And that should be the debonding it needs to break up the 2 hydrogens and stuff. Then after that blue, I want you to rebond, and we'll see what happens. With any luck, this created exactly what we needed?
Yes, it did. I think.
Yep. That's 2 oxygen with a single bond to hydrogen each. And the oxygens are bound as well.
Oh, okay. I was seeing that hydrogen thing. I thought there was like a weird sub-bond thing, but no, that's just the binders having the same thing going on there.
Yeah.
Right. Now, in that case, Red, you go here. Grab from here. You'll be holding in bottom right. Go back up. Drop here. Output psi. Go there.
And then just create the same shape with the blue, right?
Yep. Exactly right.
Yep.
Alright, that should be good.
There you go.
Wow.
See, that's the thing. You have to remember that they don't have to be in the exact shape, just as long as they meet the bond requirements.
Yeah.
Grab a moment.
I forgot about that
Proud
fact.
of us.
Yeah.
Dun.
Nice triumphant music.
Breaking Bond. Mushman says I didn't think of that.
Hey, that was also your number 4 on your list.
Hey, cool. Only 103 more cycles to shave off of that. Wow. Alright.
Oh shit, we got some branching paths coming up.
What is this? Saving reactor designs? Oh, that's interesting. You can save a reactor's designs.
Oh.
Nixatur, remember, red takes priority over blue, so red did the D-bond, then blue did the rebond. The bonder priority thing is weird, is wonky, but the D-bond would have worked the same way no matter what the order. It would have broken apart the one bond of the oxygen, one of the hydrogen, and I think we just got kind of lucky on the bonding priority of the rebonding that it, like, hit the carbon first.
No, I think it's actually that carbon is a lot more, what's it called?
Bondy?
Fuck. No, there's the term for this.
Oh my god, what?
Like, you know what the term I'm thinking about is, right? It's, electro something.
Oh, I do know, but
It wants electrons more.
Thirsty. This is ugly. Look what we have to do. All right,
Electronegative. It's electronegative. That's it.
And we're doing it with methane of all things.
Oh shit! This is gonna.
Yeah. Chat's got me. It's electronegative. Because carbon is more electronegative, then it will take the bond before the hydrogen does. Carbon is one of the most electronegative elements, period.
Ooh.
So what we need to do is we need to break methane into CH3. What is CH3? Is that a thing, CH3?
CH3? I doubt it.
Who cares? We need to break it up into H and CH3, split those apart, and put them in 2 assembly reactors, I think. Two assembly reactors then, right? I think. And then... Alright.
CH3 is methyl, but methyl itself does not exist. It's a section of a lot of other things.
I'm just saying, our disassembly reactor has to break up the methane into methyl and hydrogen. The hydrogen has to go down out in one output to another hydrogen to become H2, and then the 2 methyls have to become ethane in another reactor, is my point.
I think you could do this with 1 reactor.
I think
if
you are really wrong.
No. I think you could do it if you were just really, really good about figuring out how bonding and debonding things would work.
Oh, you mean you could just do it right in this one disassembly reactor?
Yeah, and then you could output them like that.
Dare we?
It is probably significantly more complicated to do that, so it's up to you.
That's a yes. That's a yes
Let's
for
try
like
it.
5 minutes. But wait, how did I do that? Alright, fuck it. Now let's just.
I think the shorter tube is actually better for this because we're going to be really thirsty for methane.
Mhm.
Okay. Ah, fuck. These reactors can only bond or debond. You will need multiple reactors. Damn it! You know, that seemed like it was gonna be fun. Okay. Fine.
Oh, okay.
That blows. Yeah, see, the bonders are minuses.
Oh, the disassembly reactor can only debond. Yeah, that makes sense. That is impossible.
Okay, let's try that again.
I thought this was a thing that could do both.
I thought this was a good video game. No, I'm kidding. So... Remember, too, we can move start if we wanted.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Alright, so what are we gonna turn these into?
So, my thought was... I'll show you my thought, was...
I think we have to do the debonding on an output. Because we're gonna be left over with 2 hydrogens, and those need to move on their own to somewhere else. And
okay.
the C8, the CHH, the carbon 2 hydrogens, which one that was. Yeah, I've already forgotten.
Methyl.
Yeah, no. It's you'll end up with 2 hydrogens on the carbon, and then 2 less loose hydrogens. And those 2 loose hydrogens had to be just on an output to start with, because they can't move on their own. Because you can't rebond them.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Alright, I think you're right. I think I know it. Wait. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do.
You could do 1 reactor if this was a dis and assembly reactor, but it's not. It can only debond.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Okay, wait. I think you're gonna like this.
Okay.
Wait. Grab. Where do I want to grab this from? To do this fast, I want to start here. Input. And grab from center. Alright, close enough. Bond minus. Oh my gosh, okay. Okay, this is gonna be good.
Fucking mad scientist laugh going on here.
Hold on. Wait, you debond here, right? Wait, oh god, this is gonna be awesome. Hold on, just give me a minute. Okay.
So you're gonna need 3 psi outputs and 2 omega outputs as well.
Oh, am I?
I believe so.
Hold on. We are going to...
What kind of mad scientist are you here? What kind of mad chemist are you?
This kind. Not the greatest time, because I want to start to go left there, but whatever.
That's why they call you mad.
Oh, I gotta drop it. And...
No, that doesn't work out.
Why doesn't it work out?
Because you're sending extra... No, that totally works out. I'm dumb.
Oh, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's because I'm not
Yeah.
putting it out anywhere in the reactor. Okay. Okay. Hydrogen was on the bottom?
Hydrogen's on the bottom, yeah.
Yeah.
So that one's gonna be super simple. That's just...
Bond 2.
You need an assembly reactor.
Oh, thank you, yes.
Oh.
Like... And you pump out to here.
We could do it in 2 reactors. If you're feeling spicy.
No, we can't. They only have 1 output.
Oh. You're right.
Yeah.
They do.
These aren't your fancy do-everything reactors.
Okay. Just gonna mark what these create. Alright, so this is gonna take a hydrogen. This is gonna create a hydrogen here, and it's gonna create the C3 there. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. I think they're gonna come in like this shape, right?
Yeah, because I think the bottom one was the only one that didn't come in.
Okay, okay. This is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do. Input here. It's gonna. No, actually, wait. We're gonna input right there. It's gonna just wait until it gets one, right? You're gonna grab this fucking thing. Rotate. Rotate. So then it'll.
It doesn't matter
It doesn't
which
matter.
direction you're rotating, because it's going to end up.
I was just worried it collide with the side.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it matters
No,
still.
it won't like that anyway. But drop. Input. Bond. Drop. Input. You know what? You do something useful. Yeah, it'll wait for the new one to come in. It'll grab the what are we making? Ethane here.
Yep. And then you just need to make sure that it fits in the output, and good to go.
That means I think it means it wants to drop here, output there, go there. Okay, I think that's gonna work for the ethane. Now the H2 is the only issue.
It's hydrogen.
Yeah. And that's gonna output right top center square. Which this should be pretty easy. Top center square there. And so you input here, move here, drop there. You hammer on bond just to do something, because fuck it. Why not? Wait, that won't work. Wait. Input, grab.
Hydrogen's only 1 max bond, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have room to, like, re-grab stuff there.
Yeah.
That's okay. Okay, that's all right. We'll have to use. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, this is fine. Because this guy is gonna wait till a hydrogen comes in. He'll drop it, grab it, drop it. Okay, wait.
And then do another input right after it.
Yeah, it's just I don't have room to actually.
You can't pick it back up
Right.
in that setup. So
Um,
it doesn't have to be in that shape. You can have the drop be underneath where it gets output.
I was gonna say, maybe you could get it like a bouncing back and forth thing going on between the input and the output. Like, hey, you remember how you had the lines that bounce back on each other after a while?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, but
Would that be doable?
kinda, but here. Well, let's see if this works first.
Yeah. There's no point in planning all this stuff if the initial thing doesn't even work.
I like what's going on in this factory. This
Alright.
factory is
Ethel works out fine.
That's all done.
Alright, why am I having trouble with this factory? The easier factory. I mean, the biggest issue is it's coming up in like a weird corner, you know?
Yeah.
Top left, actually. I'm not even doing this right.
Oh.
That could make it easier.
I was confused and was looking at the stream for a second there. So, I don't understand anything you just said.
Alright. Hydrogen comes in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we wanna create it. It'll stick here until it's created. Okay?
Right. Input generates a hydrogen right back there. You can do a grab and drop and then another in.
Hold on. You can do grab here, a drop here. Okay. Okay.
And then that grab right there will then pick up the molecule you make, and then drop it again.
Well, right now, once I do the input, all I know is I'm moving the hydrogen that comes in here over one, with the notion that then I can create another one of these, then do the bond, and then I have the molecule I need.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
how
you've
do you
already
pick
got
the-
it bonding.
How do you pick up the hydrogen molecule? You don't have any space to put another grab in.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, so you know what you do? Alright, okay. So what we do, I think,
Is just have blue pick it up?
yeah,
Okay.
blue waits on an alpha input. He goes up. He grabs it. He comes over. Now he's got the whole thing. He drops it. He outputs it. This is not quite going to work. Maybe we'll just sync it. This is not going to work because nothing's bonding it. Input. Oh, well, actually, this is an easy fix. Then drop bond. This is never going to work. Alright,
Let's
so
see.
They both appear to be trying to do an input at the same time?
yeah, it's because the red cycle's way short. That's why. They're going to be out of sync because the blue cycle's also waiting on this. Yeah, this is bad. He drops it, and he's already waiting. Yeah, this didn't even... Yeah, red's going to create it way before. Okay. The easiest thing here, honestly, is to just sync it at this point, because...
So make red... yeah.
Make red wait on blue. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. This time, you create it, bond it, drop it. Oh, whoops.
You forgot an output.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be an output for psi. Oops. Output. Instead of omega, output psi.
That should do it.
Yeah, I think so. Hooray!
Yep.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. 46 symbols, only third plate. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Nothing works is kind of scary, but it's getting a little late.
Oh yeah, it's 2 in the morning. Dang.
So someone mentioned this was the stage that kind of broke them.
I'll just see what it is. It's another... Ooh.
Ah, we're making Prussian acid. Prussic acid, sorry.
Oh my god.
We have 1 extra hydrogen in this setup.
No.
We do, because look,
we do.
Yeah.
that is obnoxious. Dang. So we're gonna have to reuse a hydrogen at some point. Dang.
So we're gonna have to get some fancy.
We also
cutting-
have one
cutting
extra
up and
nitrogen.
rejoining.
Wait,
Oh, and we
what?
can't use regular reactors here either.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have an extra nitrogen too.
So we have to reuse.
Oh,
We're gonna have to
God,
work
my
out
head.
denominators here, aren't we?
And the best part is you can't use regular reactors.
Mhm.
Oy. Holy shit.
So we have to use waste product essentially out of these, and then work them back into creating new shit.
Yep.
That's a little bit. That's pretty easy with the nitrogen. It's actually not the nitrogen. It's easy with the hydrogen, because we can just have like a specific wall node dedicated just to picking up the waste, and then making new ones and outputting them again.
It's
But the nitrogen, that'll be the problem.
because that's already triple bonded to itself. So you need to unbond it. You need to untriple bond it, and then re-triple bond it to make hydrogen cyanide.
On top of that, you need to do that twice every time. So what I think we need to figure out then is seeing how we need to produce 2 methanes, right?
Uh-huh.
But then we have 2 carbons. Yes, that works out. We need to have 2 carbons by using 2 methanes for every 1 nitrogen that we put out. Every N2. So we need to use...
Wait, we have 2 methanes for that, though, aren't we? We're gonna have 8 hydrogen, 2 carbon with 2 nitrogen.
But that's not a problem because we can just... Because that's an equal number of that's an even number of hydrogens.
Oh, we can output
just
that
need to
as
repurpose those leftover hydrogens into normal H2 molecules.
well.
So, yeah, we need... For every 1 N2, we need 2 methane, and then we need to produce 3 H2 and 1 cyanide.
Eesh. Oh God, though okay, but we can't rebond in the same reactor.
Nope.
Yep. So we're gonna need to use like 3 reactors.
Well, we can use up to 4.
Yeah. So that shouldn't be a problem, but I bet the pro level thing is to only use 3.
Oh my head.
I don't think that's actually possible though, because you only have 1 input on the assemblies and 1 output on each of the assemblies. This one appears to basically just all about managing waste.
Yeah. Well,
This one's kind of a doozy.
2:15.
Yeah, it's either we do this one as the last thing we do and we go to bed at 3 in the morning, or we say we can tackle this the next time you want to stream SpaceChem first, and then don't stream any more SpaceChem because that's the entire stream, this one thing.
I think we have to save it for next time because I'm starting to like.
Yeah,
I'm just
that
gonna,
might-
I'm staring at this like, I don't know what to do. You know.
This is definitely going to require some serious planning, and that may not be the best thing.
I understand the basic concept behind this one, but I have absolutely no idea how you produce, like, I don't know what the execution is, and the execution is everything.
See, I can't even figure out the fucking reactor order right now.
Right.
I'm like, you break apart the nitrogen. Where the fuck do you reassemble? Oh, no, I don't know. you need to disassemble. You need the 2. I think you need the 2 disassembly factories.
You need the 2 disassembly factories by default because the disassembly factories only have 1 input on them.
Right. But you're gonna need both assembly factories too, I think, because
Yeah, probably.
because they only have 1 output, the assembly factories.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, I think we definitely will need all 4 then.
I bet there's this super slick setup where you have, like...
And
you know what? I don't even know.
I'm sure somebody has figured out a way to get it to loop in on itself somehow, but
Where you end up going,
No.
like, 1 disassembly into... No, that doesn't work out. It has to be 4, I'm pretty sure.
And I somehow solved this at some point.
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't know how the hell I did that.
Don't click on it, because don't get spoiled on it.
Yep.
Alright, you're right. What am I on? No ordinary headache?
And that's not even the halfway point of the game.
This one looks so much easier that I have to do.
Looks.
But we'll get there.
It's producing 25% of the nitrogen, though, in 75% of the oxygen.
Oh,
so you
that's
end
what
up with a
fucks it up.
whole lot
Yep.
more
Yeah.
oxygen there.
Yeah. Alrighty.
And
Well-
plus that last one also has like 3 inputs. So
That's crazy.
it's a little more tricky.
Alrighty. Thanks for joining me, gentlemen. Oh, excuse me. And,
No problem. I guess I needed to be taken down a peg after being pretty okay at Snakebird.
Yeah, this is pretty confusing, but
This is kind of breaking me too, yeah.
It's a good way to practice your logic.
Cool. Alrighty. Well, have a good one, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, later.
Alright, everybody.
Later.